So I competed at the Olympia Powerlifting competition in Las Vegas. Basically, we had to qualify, put up a qualifying total last year to be able to do the competition. So I competed in our own equipped nationals last September, and then competed at the WPC Worlds in Russia in November as well. What's the last part of the question?
I suppose tell us a bit with regards to that qualification process. That was a long road and it didn't just happen. It was a long way to get to Vegas to qualify for it.
The best part of 2 years, really, to qualify for it. To put up a total that would get you into the competition, really.
And tell us about that build-up and that. I suppose was that a long-range plan? Did you plan? Was Mr. Olympia the goal 2 years out when you decided to go for it?
Yeah, well, Shane got me into the equipped side of powerlifting, and a few of our lifters from Ireland had done it as well, and Tara, who trains with us here, she had competed at the Olympia, so it was always a long-term goal. And then found out back in April I'd qualified along with Shane, our coach, and Tony O'Rourke he's up in Dublin, so the three of us went over then, and that's it.
And when you actually found out you had qualified, what was the preparations from thinking, okay, I've qualified for Mr. Olympia now? Were you going there confident that you could get a result? Were you going there, or what kind of mind frame did you go to Vegas with?
Well, I knew my numbers that I was lifting were fairly solid, but it's hard to know who you're up against. You're competing, I think there was like 10 or 12 girls ranging from like 55 kilos body weight all the way up to super heavyweight. So, it's hard to know because what you lift is calculated against your body weight. So you could be up against anyone, but I knew I'd have some bit of a decent chance, if my preparation went well, and it did. So.
And when you got there, at what stage during the competition did you think to yourself, okay, geez, I'm in with a shot here?
I had the heaviest squat in the competition, and you start off with the squat, so I felt fairly confident after I got the first one in. Before that I was a bag of nerves. And then went through the bench, and then I knew I'd won it with the first deadlift, so then the last two were just for myself to see what I could do, kind of.
And not to get injured.
Yeah, not to go too mad. Yeah.
I suppose when you saw your name going up number one in that category, your thoughts?
But you're so kind of overwhelmed and tired, and with the travelling and cutting weight and everything, it doesn't really sink in. So I was just like, oh, that's good.
And you know what? I actually, from covering some of the powerlifting events with Shane before, it's very much a community, the powerlifting community, isn't it? So like everyone that's in the Limerick Powerlifting Club and beyond would have been supporting you and behind you.
Yeah, 100%. Like all the lads here and girls have been brilliant. There's been times where I've been like really stressed about it or feeling the pressure a bit, and they're always really supportive, and they know what to do or to say to keep you going in the right direction. So.
As with any sports, you're only as good as your last win. So I suppose what's the plan for you going forward now?
Well, we have nationals here in March, and then Shane is holding the WPC Europeans here in Ireland, and then following on from that in September there's the Irish Pro Invitational. So I'll be looking to change over to multiply lifting, which is equipped lifting again, but you're wearing more equipment. It's just a different avenue to go down, so just a new challenge, really.
When you're looking forward to?
Pardon?
When you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to?
A new challenge that you're looking forward to?
Yes, yeah, definitely. I did it once before and it didn't go great because, I was so new to it. I didn't really know what I was doing, so now the single ply is a good build-up to multiply. So nice new challenge.
We can all appreciate the hard work that had to go into the success at Mr. Olympia, but I think sometimes people can think that when they see powerlifting that it's a solo sport or that it's an individual sport, but you had a big team behind you in helping you to get to that place.
Massive, yeah. Shane, as a coach, is fantastic. Like he, goes above and beyond for everybody here, and there's little gain from it. But even the times when he pushes you and you want to, give out or whatever, he's doing it because he wants to see you succeed, and he knows exactly, how to do it and get the best out of his lifters. And all the other lads, and my partner Carlos, has to put up with me when I'm dieting and training and everything. So, he lifts himself, so he gets it as well. Everybody here really is just brilliant and looks after one another. So yeah.
Yeah, and I suppose there can be setbacks, there can be little niggles, injuries all along the way. It's important to have the team behind you, especially at those points. It's all very well and good when training's going well and everything's looking rosy, but it's at those little... Did you have any of those moments along the way where you might have had a tweak or a niggle that you had to work through, or did you get through pretty injury-free?
Actually, this was probably one of the toughest preps in terms of niggles, because I work in a butcher's and I decided to almost cut my thumb off a few weeks before, and stupid things like that. And you know, you always have tweaks and injuries, little things, but you know, Shane coaches us properly, technique-wise and everything, so we're all pretty injury-free.